I've loved animation all my life.
It's an honor to be here.
The most fantastic group I've ever worked with is animation.
The most imaginative and the most incredible medium in storytelling.
Asifa, Anis, thank you.
It's just great to be together to celebrate the beautiful art form we all love.
Thank you for the opportunity to finish up my animation.
Thank you for supporting my research and practice.
What a great honor, and I so appreciate this wonderful support.
They have the Grammys, they have the Oscars. Why don't we have an animation award? I said, do you mind if I try? Go ahead. What do we got to lose?
Good evening. Please continue taking your seats and help me in welcoming to the stage the Los Angeles County Firefighters Pipes and Drums Band. Welcome to the 52nd Annual Annie Awards, aka the first annual Royce Hall Fire Alarm Awards. To start things off, please welcome to the stage Steve Buscemi.
Yes. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Annie Awards. Yeah. It is so wonderful that we could all come together tonight. I know how hard it is in many cases for people to be here, but in spite of everything, you made the time to celebrate these nominees and the great work in animation this year, and I think that's beautiful. Let's hear it for the nominees. Yeah. And as a member of this community through my voiceover work, I've probably worked with half the people here, I'm sure. I've worked, Pixar, Sony, Paramount. You could cheer for yourselves. You could see me, or rather you could hear me in Transformers 1. I'm a Decepticon. Thank you very much. I wanted to come out tonight to help the animation community heal after the devastating fires that have impacted Los Angeles over the past month. In light of these events, I'd like to join Asifa Hollywood in honoring the extraordinary efforts and service of all the brave men and women of the Greater Southern California Fire Department. Yeah. Why don't we just bring one of them out here right now? Please welcome to the stage Captain Brian McGrath.
Thank you. Thank you, Steve.
Ah, look at that. Yeah. That was amazing. And I just want to say to you and your colleagues from the animation community, which you've just heard, and really from the whole city, thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Steve. It's an honor for all of us firefighters to do what we can to keep this city safe, so that all of you and everyone else in the entertainment industry and in this town can make the shows and movies that entertain the entire world.
Yeah. It's amazing what you do. On any given day, you face uncertainty, danger, medical emergencies, hazardous materials, and fire.
As a matter of fact, Steve, weren't you a firefighter?
I was, yes.
Why did you give it up? And why did you give it up?
Well, I gave it up because on any given day you face uncertainty, danger, medical emergencies, hazardous materials, and fire.
And Steve, I think we actually have a picture of you when you were a New York City firefighter.
Oh. That may have been when I was auditioning for the Village People. I'm not sure. Okay, Captain McGrath, would you present a couple of awards with me?
It would be my honor.
All right, let's give it up one more time for Captain Brian McGrath and all of the first responders. Right.
All right, let's get this show started.
Yeah.
Our first award is for Best Student Film. And the nominees are
Oye, papá, ¿vamos a salir a cazar al final después de comer?
Elenita. Híjole, ¿qué fue lo que pasó?
Llévame a la luna.
I opened it already. And the award goes to, for Best Student Film, Adios.
Jose Prats directed Adios while studying at the National Film and Television School in the UK. Adios is also up for Best British Short Animation at the BAFTA Awards later this month.
I'm Carlos Zaragoza, and I'm here on behalf of Jose Prats, the director of Adios. He couldn't be here with us tonight for a good reason, but he asked me to share a few remarks. Good evening, everybody. As much as I would have loved to be there in person to receive this incredible award, my newborn baby decided to say hola. Thank you so much to the members of ASIFA for choosing our film. This award makes me and my team beyond proud. Also, thanks our tutors, the directing animation department, and all the National Film and Television School staff. Thank you, La Caixa Fellowship, for your support. Thank you to my family and my partner, Alicia, for your love and encouragement. I wanted to echo the words of director Alejandro González Iñárritu, who once said, "To emigrate is to die a little bit." However, as an immigrant myself, with this film, I wanted to address the feelings of those who stay. Seeing your loved ones depart to a foreign country, not knowing if they will ever come back, that is equally heartbreaking. Thank you. Gracias.
In the category of Best Short Subject, the nominees are
Kom! Ik ben hier op de grond.
You're so clever.
And the award goes to Wander to Wonder.
I hope Nina Gans has a strong shelf at home, because Wander to Wonder has won 40 awards. I guess this makes it 41. This film is also nominated for Best Animated Short at the upcoming BAFTA Awards and Oscar Awards. And I heard those are heavy.
Wow, thank you so much, Asifa. I'm absolutely over the moon with this. We worked on this film with a lot of love for 8 years and with a wonderful team, so I want to thank them, of course. And yeah, I think it's quite incredible that quite absurd dark comedy about 3 miniature actors stuck in a TV show studio is strange, but that you saw the message and the meaning behind the film through all that absurdity, and that means a lot to me because it's a story about a really personal story about loss and how to deal with grief and how everyone deals with grief very differently. So yeah, I just want to thank you that you embraced this weird and wonderful movie. Thank you so much. Have a great evening, everyone.
He brought Dipper Pines to life on Gravity Falls, and she voiced his pig-loving little sister Mabel Pines, and tonight she's nominated for Outstanding Achievement in Voice Acting. Please welcome Jason Ritter and Kristen Shaw.
Hi, thank you so much. Jason Ritter showed up, you guys.
Yeah.
And he's not nominated for anything.
Not for anything at all.
So awesome.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. We're here tonight to present the awards for production design, special production, and sponsored production.
Oh, God. Do you think he's here?
Who are you talking about?
The guy who does the voice for Bluey, the dad.
For Bandit? No, I don't think he's here, is he? I don't know.
I mean, I just have such a crush on that dog or dingo or wolf or whatever. You know, he's got me howling at the moon. I'll say that. That Aussie.
Yeah, they're blue healers. They're
they're healing my blues.
Yeah, well, that's interesting. So do you watch the show just for Bandit?
Absolutely. I watch it. Wait, for Bandit?
Yeah, that's his name. He has a name.
Sorry.
Oh, my goodness.
No, I'm watching it for Chili. Of course I watch it for Bandit. Okay. He's patient, he's understanding, and he's got a really hot dog face.
Okay. What does your daughter think of this passion?
I could care less. I could care less. It's not about her. I watch it by myself.
So you're just sitting there by yourself watching Bluey?
In the bath.
Okay, but
we're all watching Bluey in the bath.
So in the category of Outstanding Achievement in Production Design for a Television or Media Production, the nominees are...
Riley is the camera. Pull back.
Cue, Rainbow Unicorn.
The shining star arrives to help Passy move on.
What about your dad? He cooked for us all morning. Ew.
Okay, and the Annie goes to Arcane!
Arcane is one of the highest-rated original Netflix series of all time, boasting a critics score of 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. Take that, Love is Blind Season 7.
Thank you so much for this amazing award. We wanted first to thank Riot Games founders, Mark Merrill and Brendan Beck, for their vision, and also the visionary directors of Fortiche, Jérôme Combe, Arnaud Delors, and Pascal Charry. We also share this award with Julien Georgel, who is also a production designer on this project. It has been a labor of love that took us 8-9 years, and we can only thank all the artists who collaborated with us. I also want to thank my wife for her unconditional support during these 9 years. And thank you very much. Do you want to add something?
Merci beaucoup. Des bisous.
I love French, right?
Yeah, me too.
Bonjour. Okay, the category, I also like it when they thank their spouses for sticking with them, because was there like a lot of tension? In the category of Outstanding Achievement in Production, designed for a feature production, the nominees are...
Christmas was knocking on Wellington's front door, and everything was about to get a lot more complicated.
I get to open the envelope this time.
Yeah, and I get to get the award.
And the Annie goes to the Wild Robot.
This is the second Annie Award win for both Raymond Zybak and Richie Sacklio. Not that it's a competition. Well, it is an award show, so I guess maybe it kinda is.
Thanks, everyone. I just want to thank our art crew and all the other departments that dealt with my constant draw-overs and paint-overs. I think together we really came up with something special together, so thank you. I want to thank Ramon for his fearless leadership. I know if I just follow him, he'll take us to a really good place. Chris, Jeff, and Heather, I'd love to thank you for trusting us and giving us our room for our creativity. And I especially want to thank my family and my wife, Liza, for putting up with all the late nights, all the busy weekends. I promise her I'll find a better way. But thank you so much for your love and support. Thank you.
No, you hold that. Thank you, ASIFA members. It means so much to get this award, from artists in animation. I just have to thank Richie because he killed it on this movie. He put every ounce of himself into this film. We have to thank Chris Sanders for writing and directing this film and imagining a world with us that would pull from all of our strengths as only we can do in animation. Jeff Herman produced the hell out of this film and helped us tell this timeless story written and illustrated by Peter Brown. Our head of story, Heidi Jo Gilbert, along with our editor, Mary Blee, with great thought and care, helped Chris tell this story. Our DreamWorks leadership, Margie Cohen, Kristen Lowe, and Eric Andreessen, along with Dean DuBois, were the biggest supporters of our painterly style and how it supports Roz's story. And Universal Marketing, PR, all the way up to Donald Langley, saw the potential in this uniquely modern fairy tale about a robot lost in nature, which is the best description to start illustrating from. And our art department did exactly that. I guess I'm going to get rushed out of here, but before I leave, I have to thank Roxana. You are my love. You've given so much of yourself so that I can do what I do, raising a family and being as selfless as you are. This award is as much yours. I love you.
I saw them win the Critics' Choice Awards last night, and the speech was better tonight, so...
All right. The nominees for Best Special Animated Production are...
too high.
You're allergic to living.
What?
Nothing.
Then stopped. For there on a doorstep sat a gorgeously glossy and green-eyed cat.
Ridiculous.
Okay, and the Annie goes to Orion and the Dark.
The film, which explores the theme of confronting your fears, features a cameo by director Werner Herzog, whose films, ironically, are the source of many people's fears.
Wow, this is cool. This would definitely be on Orion's list of fears, getting up and talking in front of 1,000 people. But my dad told me to be in the moment, so I'm gonna actually look at the crowd too. I never actually look at the crowd. I always kind of just black out. But yeah, the first person I'd like to thank is Emma Yarlett, who created an amazing book called Orion in the Dark, and it's quite a prolific book and an amazing book, and it was handed then to Charlie Kaufman, who wrote an absolutely incredible script. And I just want to thank Charlie for that script, because it was definitely a gift to me and to our team, and I think to animation, to make a unique film like this from his script. I'd like to thank some of the people on the stage here: Peter McCown, Kristen Brenner. These two really gave it literally 1,000%, and yeah, thank you guys so much. Killian Gray, Alex Brennan, Scott McKee, Timothy Lamb, and Christine Bion, who were nominated. Adam Rosette, who's sitting next to me right now. Hans, who's my favorite Hoka. I've only worked with one, but he is my favorite. I love him. Danny Janevsky, Walt Dorn, who is another reason that I'm standing up here. Oh wow, we're already running out of time. Gina Shea, Bonnie Arnold. At DW, the executives Margie Cohen, Peter Gall, Eric Andreessen, Robert Winthrop, Milad Shah, Mio Markovich, and at Mikros, thank you so much, Kaushik Bose and his team, Daraj and Lagesh. Deepika, thank you for turning that off. Natalia Lasotto, Raleigh Chinapa, and yeah, the whole team at Mikros, thank you so much. All right, I'm going to get off the stage. Thank you.
They keep getting cut off before they thank us. So we could read anything. We don't have to read what's on the envelope. We could just do whatever we. No, okay.
This is the category of Best Sponsored Production. The nominees are.
So beautiful.
Yeah, you read this.
And the Annie goes to Fuzzy Feelings.
Fuzzy Feelings also won an Emmy for Primetime Commercial. The film was directed by Lucia Agnello, who also co-created the show Hacks.
Thank you so much. I would like to thank Anna Manzaris, the director of the show, for incredible work, the Passion Picture team for their outstanding work on the show and the live-action production as well, and Apple for their trust. And thank you, Zelanis, to make this great moment happen. Really, thank you.
Please welcome the president of ASIFA Hollywood, Sue Shakespeare.
Well, good evening, everyone. As we gather here tonight, it's impossible to ignore the impact of the recent Los Angeles fires on our animation community. Many of us in this room were directly affected by this disaster. My studio in Altadena, by some miracle, is still standing, for which I'm so grateful. However, one of the people accepting the award I'm about to hand out was not as fortunate. She lost her home. And these events have reminded us how deeply interconnected we all are. ASIFA Hollywood is ASIFA Los Angeles. It's also ASIFA Pacific Palisades, Culver City, Santa Monica. It's ASIFA Pasadena, Baldwin Hills, and Highland Park. It's Malibu, it's North Hollywood, it's West Hollywood. It's ASIFA Burbank, Glendale, Montrose, and ASIFA Silver Lake. And it's ASIFA Altadena. Yes. You know, we're here united in our love for this city and its people. And it is now my pleasure to present the June Foray Award in acknowledgement of a significant and benevolent impact on the art of animation to the group Women in Animation. Yes. Yes. Women in Animation, which we all fondly know as WIA, stands as the premier nonprofit championing gender equity in animation. Guided by the visionary leadership of Marge Dean and Shinko Goto, WIA has transformed from a small group of 120 passionate Los Angeles professionals into a thriving global community of over 15,000 members. You know, they've done this with multiple programs. To name just a few, the Mentorship Circle, which has given valuable guidance to mentees from over 25 countries, and the Talent Database, which has connected 7,000 artists and professionals with potential employers. Women in Animation is also a catalyst for critical industry conversations through groundbreaking research in partnership with the Annenberg Inclusion Initiative. WIA has spotlighted significant disparities and important progress in gender equity in the industry. Additionally, their annual WIA World Summit at the Annecy convenes global leaders to confront challenges, share solutions, and celebrate achievements. Let's take a look at their work in action. I'd like you to please welcome Women in Animation's Vice President, Chinko Goto, and President Marge Dean.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, ASIFA, for recognizing WIA. WIA is built on the idea that bringing more diverse voices to our community will make it richer and elevate the content that we produce.
We want to thank our colleagues in the other advocacy groups such as Black in Animated, Latinx in Animation, Asians in Animation, Exceptional Minds, CAPE, BREC, and others for their collaboration and their important work.
We share this award with our dedicated board, many of who are here tonight, and the WIA staff led by Jenna Olson, who are dedicated to our mission and relentlessly work each day to make it happen.
And thank you to all the studios and companies who have supported us, including the Walt Disney Company, NTV Entertainment Studios, Showtime, the Bravo Foundation, Snap Foundation, and our many individual donors. Thank you.
We are grateful to the 500 people from around the world who volunteered to be mentors in the WIA mentoring program and supported over 3,000 WIA members in advancing their careers.
We know it is a tough time right now in our community and in the U.S. Underrepresented voices are under attack. Now is not the time to give up or give in, especially with the changes to our industry coming from outside our community.
That's you.
It's critical that we remember that our community, in its diverse makeup, is the solution and not the cause of what we are experiencing.
We are fundamentally stronger as a community than as individuals. In collaboration with others, we are not as powerless as we might sometimes feel. Thank you.
Let's take a tour into Toontown. Please welcome the voice of Roger Rabbit, Charles Fleischer, and the voice of Goofy and Pluto, Bill Farmer.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Good evening, or as I like to say, great evening, because great is a superlative to good, I think. It sets up a tone that we can move to excellence. It may be a slow movement, but we will reach it.
Yeah, we will.
You know, as long as it moves. In slow motion, if you speed it up, it's pretty much the same thing.
The same thing.
This is Bill Farmer. I'm very happy to present with him. And how many of you kids know that Bill is actually a recipient of an Annie Award?
Oh, shucks. Thank you.
Come on, I never got no Annie Award.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, what we have planned is scintillating banter, which is always good, crowd-pleasing antics.
Okay.
And the kind of hijinks that you might expect from a campus nestled in the furrows of Westwood, California.
That's very poetic. And what better way to do than to do a few funny voices? I mean, I started by doing funny voices around the dinner table with my parents and trying out voices on them. And I'd go up and I'd watch a TV show and go, "Oh, Mother, may I have a glass of Chablis with my cheeseburger?" And kind of look at me a little bit. Then I'd watch Green Acres or something, and, "Mom, I will have the omelet for breakfast, but Arnold the pig says, 'Hold the bacon.'"
Hey, that was a real good what you did. That's a funny voice. Who don't like a funny voice? I like a funny voice as much as the next guy. No, really, what you just did, that was excellent. I never heard anybody do Pat Buttram like that. No, well, I want to say something. I knew Pat Buttram. I knew him personally, and you do him better than he did himself. Good. That doesn't say much about him, but it's enough about you.
I would like to hear more of that one if we could.
I want to hear Roger and Goofy.
Yes. Well, I think it's best to follow the inclinations of the audience.
Okay.
So I propose that we do a scene from a play starring Roger and Goofy, and I suggest as well that we do it from A Streetcar Named Desire.
A classic. Okay.
Okay, you ready? Yes. Curtain. Hey, Stella, have you ever heard of the Napoleonic Code?
Oh, yeah, well, gosh, no, I haven't.
Well, I can tell you about it. You see, in Louisiana, what belongs to the wife also belongs to the husband, and vice versa, unless the wife has been divorced from a mobster in New York who sells Tahitian love dolls in Rancho Cucamonga.
Gosh. My head's just swimming. I think I need a lawyer or a law firm or maybe just a firm mattress.
I think all three would be preferable.
Good.
Please. Thank you very much. I must admit that I feel slightly tainted by that last bit. And like to offer my apologies to the Tennessee Williams family on behalf of that. So I think since we're here, we should get to the awards.
Absolutely.
So firstly, it would be the category Outstanding Achievement in Music for Television or Media Production. Media production, that means something that's not television, but could be television.
Might be.
It could be, but it's not. It's media production. It could be a cereal box. It could be a skateboard.
Ain't that radio?
It could be skywriting, but it's not television. It's media production.
Okay,
and
media production.
There are several people that have done it, and the nominees are...
For the ones that I had I've been strong every day of my life.
The cryo chamber, it will freeze you in suspended animation with its finger like a human popsicle. You might need the hospital unless you want your teeth to chatter so much it's comical.
Excuse yourself, let open, baby. Play your card, be who you are. A loser, just like that.
And, wrong voice, and the Annie goes to, see, they taped this in pretty good. Arcane, Ryan Perry Santiago, Alexander Seaver, Simon Wilcox.
Songs from the Netflix's Arcane, the animated series soundtrack, have been streamed more than 1.1 billion times. And that was all during one road trip with my teenage son.
Fantastic. I love Arcane. It's some of the best animation I ever saw. I'm just feeling until they get up here. Naturally, the winners were sitting in the furthest row.
Oh my gosh.
gosh, this is so cool, and I wasn't actually expecting being up here right now, so holy crap. Alex and Simon are standing behind me, and I had the opportunity to work with them on this song, and this show just means so much to me, and I know it means so much to the fans, and I feel like a fan more than anything else of this show, so getting to work on it was a dream come true. And I just want to thank Riot Games, Maria, Fortiche, Christian, Alex Lee, the Arcane Music team, everybody that we've gotten to work with. I mean, everything about this process has been a dream come true for me, and I've been dreaming of a moment like this since I was a little girl. So thank you so much. Yeah, thank you, Netflix. What the hell? What am I doing up here? Have a wonderful evening, everybody. Thank you so much.
That's all right. That was incredible.
Yeah, it really was. And that's an amazing show. If you haven't seen that, whoa. Don't get too high before.
And onward we go. In the category of Outstanding Achievement in Music for a Feature Production, the nominees are...
Keep stacking high, 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 piece by piece, piece by piece, piece by piece, piece by piece.
It's the last night of the day. Oh, I can't help but wonder if you feel the same.
I hold in my hand the envelope, which reveals the Annie winner. Nope, not a winner. It's the Annie recipient. It is a winner, but you can't say that. It's not a winner. It's the recipient of the award, but it's a winner. What, are you going to lie about it?
It's a winner.
Did you win or lose?
They're a winner.
We won.
They're a winner.
We got the
Everyone's
award.
a winner.
And the Annie goes to Zizabru.
Okay, turn it. Yeah, there you go.
Chris Bowers, the Wild Robot!
Chris Bowers' music from The Wild Robot has also been nominated for an Academy Award this year. Chris won an Oscar for Best Documentary Short last year for co-directing The Last Repair Shop.
I'm not Chris Bowers. Chris could not be here tonight. He's receiving an Artisan's Honor in Santa Barbara this evening. I'm so proud to accept this on his behalf, and I cannot wait to give this to him. Working on this film with Chris was pure joy, and his music, if you've heard it, you understand. It gave our film its heart and its soul and its wings. And if Chris was here, he would say the most heartfelt thank you. I will say it for him. Thank you so much.
In the category of Outstanding Achievement in Character Design for Television or Media Production, the nominees are...
They pitched this dream at the right time. They're both terrible. Don't do that one. With this dance coming up, the question of who will Riley go with is a hot topic.
Hi! Long time no work.
She just got in last night, Michael. Don't worry, she looks better once she's had sleep.
Okay, yeah, that's enough cholesterol for you, Gugu.
Got some moves and the nights, but your powers aren't as strong.
Yo, is this for real? Did this lady really build robots to try and snuff us out? That's horrible.
And the Annie goes to. Does anyone remember Carson? I don't know. So, thank you, Ed. Character design, TV media, Jose Lopez, Marvel's Moon Girl, and Devil Dinosaur.
Jose, come on down.
This is Jose Lopez's second win in a row in this category. Will he make it 3 years in a row? Tune in next year to find out.
Honey, boom, cute, smart, and clever. If you didn't know it, then now you know. Girls magic. Yeah, I'm magic.
Oh my God, this is insane. I've been telling my wife for days, I'm like, this is not gonna happen. I can relax. And I was relaxing till this stuff came up, and then this coat started getting really, really warm. Moon Girl, Devil Dinosaur has been such a dream, such a joy. LA, I love LA. Animation is my industry. I've been in animation for almost 3 years. I look 21, I know, but I've been in this for a long time. And Moon Girl has been that one project that has united the most amazing group of people, the most amazing opportunity for us to create and draw, and the ability to be able to do, have a team that just, there's trust. I think that's the word that I wanted to share with everybody tonight. There's just this level of trust to just, what you got, give us the best. And if you watch our show, it's so incredible. And so many people to thank, but please, big round of applause, Steve Loader, Pilar Flynn, Rafael Chaves, Rodney Plowden, got Cameron, Sandra, we have all editors, a whole team here. Everybody at Disney who've been fantastic with the show. I just want to say thank you to everybody. And of course, my beautiful wife who's here, my kids who get to share and enjoy this with me all the time. And I just want to say, watch the show. It's so incredible. It's the most amazing little girl doing incredible things, and it looks beautiful. And thank you so much. I love you, everybody. I love LA. Animation. Let's go.
Okay. Is everyone having a good time? All right. Well, in the category of Outstanding Achievement in Character Design for a feature production, the nominees are...
And now, here I am, meeting you face to face. Okay, how can I help? I can take notes, get coffee, manage your calendar, walk your dog, carry your things. So you're telling me there's no one who can break this spell?
We didn't say that.
Well, then who?
Them. Let's blow a hole in the sky, baby.
Alrighty then. I've got a little bit more left in the tank. Check this.
The Annie goes to a crowd pleaser, Genevieve Ty, the Wild Robot, DreamWorks Studio. Yeah!
There are 34 versions of Roz in The Wild Robot to reflect all the dirt, dents, scratches, and moss growing on her and the wooden leg. Unfortunately, none of the 34 versions remembered to call me on my birthday this year.
But thank you, CFA Hollywood, for the incredible honor, and I'm truly humbled that for everybody's support. I have so many people saying, so please don't cut me off with the music. First, I owe so much to our passionate and amazing director, Chris Sanders, who I'm so lucky to call my friend. Chris, you believed in me even when I didn't believe in myself. And thank you for taking a chance on me and trusting in my abilities. And I wouldn't be standing up here without all the other artists who shaped these characters into what you see now, and including Nico Marley, Borja Montoro, Jakob Jensen, and all our insanely talented animators, VizDev artists, and modelers, and of course our incredible production designer Ramon Zivak, and our art director Richie Ceciliak. This award belongs to all of you. And thank you to our producers, Jeff Herman and Heather Lanza, Mary Blee and her hardworking edit team, production coordinators, and to Jerry for championing this film. A big thank you to my story friends who were really good to me, and a special thank you to my dear friend Heidi Jo Gilbert for always being there for me and leading the team with your heart. Working with you on this film has been a dream come true. And finally, to all my friends out there who supported me, thank you for being in my life. And to my family, Mom and Dad, Josh Court, Olivia, thank you, I love you, and thank you for your support. Thank you so much.
Good night. Thank you. Take care.
This is the Eaton Canyon fire. It is, we're still maybe 3 miles, 2, 3, 4 miles away. Who knows? It's still blowing hard.
Please welcome Asifa Hollywood's Executive Director, Aubrey Mintz.
Hi, everyone. I've been in this position for just over a year. Through it, I've discovered a group of people who care deeply for each other and for our art form. Our board of directors and staff decided that we needed to do something in response to the devastation caused by the horrific fires in Palisades and Altadena. We see Asifa Hollywood as the heart of the animation world. Our mission is to unite the global animation community, especially in times of need. We collaborated with an amazing team of folks from the animation industry to create Anim Aid, an organization designed to raise and distribute funds to provide immediate relief to our people who have lost so much. So at this time, it's unconventional, but we ask you to pull out your phones, either here at Royce Hall or online, and snap this QR code. It can also be found in your programs on page 62. You will be directed to our fundraiser that we are announcing here tonight for the very first time. We've met with the heads of studios and tech companies, all of whom are on board to help. Our goal is to raise $200,000 and $25,000 by the end of this show. Thanks to our industry sponsors, we are over a quarter of the way there, starting with a donation of $60,000 from Wacom. We also have a long-term goal to raise $5 million, beginning with a live auction of animation art in partnerships with the venerable auction house Sotheby's. Yeah. So stay tuned for more details. Prepare your own artwork to donate. Animation is a strong, tightly knit community. So let's show the world how we unite to support each other in these difficult times. Thank you, LA, for your courage. Thank you all for your generosity. And thank you for caring enough to contribute to the incredible future we're building together. Thank you. It is now my honor to present Asifa Hollywood's UB iWorks Award for Technical Achievement to Alberto Menacci. Over a 35-year career that spans multiple industries, Alberto has perfected tools for performance capture, virtual production, real-time rendering, and facial animation, to name a few. Alberto founded TSI in 1988, where his innovations led to the first video game to use optical motion capture, Soul Edge. In 1997, Alberto joined PDI as a senior animator, where he supervised rigging technology for Shrek and authored tools like a feather simulation system. And later at Sony Pictures, he developed muscle-based deformation systems, working on projects such as Spider-Man, Superman Returns, and The Polar Express. He also served as a DFX supervisor for the 2002 Academy Award-winning Best Animated Short, The Chub Chubs. Who doesn't like saying Chub Chubs, by the way? Consulting since 2006, Alberto has advanced virtual production, introducing Unreal 3 game engine-based rendering. He also linked a Vicon system to the same engine, allowing for real-time rendering of optical performance capture for the very first time. On behalf of Asifa Hollywood, I'm honored to present this year's UB iWorks Award to Alberto Menacci.
Thank you. First off, I want to offer my sympathy to everybody that has been affected by the fires. It will be a long and difficult recovery, and we will need to stick together. Thank you, Asifa Hollywood, for this so very unexpected award. It's ironic to be accepting an award from the animation community, mostly for my work in motion capture. Back in the 90s, animators referred to motion capture as Satan's rotoscope, and maybe some still do. When I used to work at PDI, before it was called DreamWorks Animation, they sent me to the Annecy Animation Festival. They sent me there to talk to animators about motion capture. You can imagine how that went. Kidding aside, I'm happy to see how much motion capture has matured and how it's now regarded as a tool instead of a job killer. There's a lot of parallels between that and what is happening today with AI in the entertainment industry. I'm not sure how is that going to play out, but hopefully the same way. I want to thank my family. They're all here, my beautiful wife, children, mom. They're all here with me for all their support over the years, and also all my colleagues that collaborated with me along the way. People like Albert Hastings, J.J. Blumenkrantz, Richard Chuang, and many others. I shared this with you. Thank you.
I have another treat for you. The board members of Asifa Hollywood have chosen to honor a remarkable work with a Special Achievement Award. This year, that honor goes to the book Directing at Disney, the original directors of Walt's animated films. Wait, Pete, Walt didn't do it all by himself? Let's take a peek at some of these incredible directors who played pivotal roles in shaping the magic and legacy of Disney Studios. CIFA Hollywood is honored to present this Special Achievement Award to the authors of Directing at Disney, Don Perry and Pete Docter.
Thank you, Aubrey. The Annies have evolved a lot over the years. I was lucky to attend my first one in 1978 at the Sportsman's Lodge on Ventura. I met a few attendees that night who were kind enough to sign my program, including Ward Kimball, my pal Dick Humer, and Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss, he's my uncle. No, actually, I was only 10 years old in 1978, but I was still shocked that ASIFA wouldn't serve me a drink because, you know, we're animators. No, I actually wasn't there, but if I had been, I wouldn't have known the people that we honored in our book. They were largely invisible, and we are so happy this book will, and this award will help shine a little light on them.
We owe so much to so many people who helped us unearth the material for this book. Our many interviewees, family members, fellow historians, and many archives. There are too many to mention by name, but we would like to thank our editor, Wendy Lefkin, and our book designer, Winnie Ho. For more, you'll have to buy the book and read the acknowledgments.
Yeah. We are all so lucky to work in this art form and in this business. But nothing we do comes from nowhere. We are all products of the stuff that we watched and of the people who made that work. So writing this book gave us so much appreciation for that first generation of animators and directors, specifically the directors. Whether you know their names or not, we all benefited from the work. So if you see anybody here tonight who you feel influenced your work, please go up and thank them. We didn't have the chance to do that.
Thank you, ASIFA Hollywood, for honoring this book, but more importantly, for honoring the directors who laid the path for the filmmakers in this room, and more to come. Thank you.
Get ready for a crockin' time. It's the directors of Wallace and Gromit, Vengeance Most Foul, Merlin Crossingham, and Nick Park.
Good evening. Thank you.
Oh, it's so great to be back here at the Annie Awards, back in Hollywood.
Yeah, with our film, Wallace and Gromit, Vengeance Most Foul, and of course Wallace and Gromit are right here with us.
And of course, we wouldn't be here, and we couldn't have made the film if it wasn't for reuniting with our star, the one and only Feathers McGraw.
Yep. Here he is. Look at that animal magnetism. Of course, you launched that career of Feathers back in the wrong trousers, didn't you, Nick?
Sure, but after that, he was off to Hollywood. Unfortunately, there weren't a lot of leading roles for penguins back then, but Feathers did find success doing extra work in some pretty memorable movies, like Sideways.
Oh, yeah, and there was an extra spot in Avatar.
And then he made a very memorable cameo in Titanic. But thankfully, Feathers was able to fit into our new film in his very busy schedule.
All right, after some strictly unscripted banter there, let's get back to the task at hand.
Yes, in a rather spontaneous way. So the category for Outstanding Achievement in Character Animation in a Video Game, the nominees are...
Let's get him, boys.
They're looking at.
Here comes some bed.
Yes,
Okay. Ooh. And the winner... Oh, no, you can't say that, can you? And the Annie goes to Neva.
Neva chronicles the story of Alba, a young woman bound to a curious wolf cub following a traumatic encounter with dark forces.
Thank you so much, Asifa. Thank you so much. On behalf of the entire team, thank you so much for this recognition. Special thanks to Conrad, Adrian Cuevas, and Roger for bringing it to life. To our wonderful musicians, Berlinist, and Adrian de Miguel, our lead animator, whose artistry and guidance elevated Neva's animation to something truly special. We also want to acknowledge the incredible work of our cleanup team and the rest of the developers. They laid out the foundation that allowed Neva's animation to shine and to ensure that every frame had the care and precision it deserved. Huge thanks to Devolver Digital for believing in us once again, and to our fans, and of course, family and friends.
And before saying goodbye, with Neva, we wanted to explore the human impact on the environment and the urgent need to protect our planet. Small governments deny global warming, see projects like Neva being recognized, give us hope and remind us that art has enough power to inspire people to make change. And that's all. Good night.
Thank you.
Muchas gracias.
Okay, so next, the category of Outstanding Achievement in Character Animation for a Live-Action Production. The nominees are...
I'm sure you knew when I bit off more than I could chew.
Oh, yes. And the Annie goes to opens envelope.
Oh, that's you.
Here we go. Oh, and the Annie goes to Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Kristen Kenowitz, Hayden Martin, Alison Orr, Radia Alam, Howard Sly.
Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes is the 10th film in the franchise. It was announced that it will be the first installment of a new trilogy. So far, no plans have been discussed about a crossover with the Curious George films.
Thank you, sir. Oh, amazing. Oh, this is a very powerful mic. Sorry. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, very powerful mic. Sorry, I just need to find my speech. Hold on. Honestly, so unexpected. I was sitting there holding the Better Man guys on the shoulder going, this is you. This is totally you. It should have been you. Relax, relax, relax. It's fine. While I'm still looking for it, honestly, we flew a long way from New Zealand. God, stop touching the podium. Long way from New Zealand, and I really need to, there's a big bunch of us. A lot of people came from New Zealand for this, and because we were in like, what, 3 or 4 out of the whole bloody category? Whew, honestly, we shouldn't have won. Stacked category. Okay, I'm going to get... I haven't even said thank you for anything yet. I want to thank our marketing team and our travelling organisers for getting 66 people from New Zealand to here. Unsung heroes, amazing, thank you. Now, back to this thing. Huge honour, thank you very much, very privileged. Yep, thanks for recognising us. Thank you, blah, 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 amazing things. Where are we? I'm going to go to the bottom and work my way back up. Okay, I'm going to say thank you to our friends and family. Honestly, your patience means the world to us. Okay, look, worth it. Totally worth it. Thanks, Wes Ball, the director. Thanks to the production at 20th Century Studios. Matt Aitken, Kevin Sherwood, I see you in the crowd. Eric Winquist, Paul Story, Daniel Emmerman, the production team. John and Dennis, who are also animation soups, you should be here. I'm sad you're not. Everybody worldwide in Vancouver, in Melbourne, and Wellington. Thank you very much. Oh, they've cut the line.
Right. In the category of Outstanding Achievement in Character Animation in a Television or Media Production, the nominees are...
Carved into me a wound that will never close. I pray you never suffer the agony of being forced to forsake one child to save another.
I'm afraid I cannot be your best friend, Paula, so I hereby counter your firing by tendering my resignation effective retroactively.
Oh my goodness, this is very realistic. And I have to be a soldier. There's no diplomatic option.
I fail to see how adding bouts to curls could alter the course of civilization.
Wow, that's because you want Tillin to get the SSO job too, don't you? Admit it!
The sandwich bites him, letting loose a mighty roar. This sandwich yearns to eat some more.
Okay, and the Annie goes to Tom Greeley, Arcane.
The first animated cartoon was based on a video game, was the Pac-Man TV series, which aired on ABC from 1982 to 1983. The series was produced by Hanna-Barbera Productions and was based on the Namco video game franchise.
Don't get too excited. I'm not Tom. I'm here to
send a message from him. He says, Arcane was a long journey. We've lived with all these characters for the last 8 years. We felt all their emotions. We fought with them. We cried with them. We loved with them. And I realized how lucky we were to animate them. So thank you, Riot, for the opportunity to work on such a unique project, so immensely rich and deep. Thank you, Christian. Thank you, Alex. I'm so proud of what we have accomplished together during all those years with Fortiche. Thank you, Jérôme, Pascal, Arnaud. You're the best boss. Thank you also, Bart. Oh, that's me. Rémi, Martial, Jean-Charles, Alexis, Marilou, Lucille, Marlène, and many, many more who deserve all the recognition. Thank you to the ASIFA. I'm truly sorry for not being here with you tonight, but I'm incredibly honored to receive this award in the name of the entire animation team. Real quick, Tom is a very humble man. He's really one of a kind. He really defined the animation style of Arcane, so it's really well deserved. Congrats, Tom. Thank you.
I must apologise to Tom for hashing up his surname. I was even given a pronunciation sheet and it just went. Anyway, in the category of Outstanding Achievement in Character Animation in a Feature Production, the nominees are...
Now coming more from here. I don't know what I'm doing, and I have to. I have to because he's relying on me. Oh.
Yeah. Well, not unless Feathers cuts a hole in that skylight.
Skylight?
Oh, actually, he could just get in through the gift shop.
There's a gift shop?
So, the Annie goes to... Fabio Lignini, The Wild Robot.
Like a cicada, Fabio emerges once a decade to accept an Annie Award. He won his last award in this category back in 2015 for his animation in How to Train Your Dragon 2.
Thank you, ASIFA Hollywood, so much. Jakob Jensen, our head of animation, thank you for your trusting me, for giving me Roz to supervise, and for your friendship, and for being such a champion to our whole team. Chris Sanders, our director, you are such an inspired and inspiring director. You made us all want to do our best, and we all knew we were doing something very special, and I want to thank you for that. Thanks, DreamWorks, for being my home for 30 years. And I want to acknowledge all the animators who worked on Wild Robot. Your talent is showcased in the whole film, and your passion and your belief in the project inspired me the whole time. So thank you, and I share this award with you. Thank you so much. Thanks, Nicola, Lucas, and Leah.
Welcome to the stage, Annie winner for voicing Moon Girl in Disney's Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur, Diamond White, and the star of the upcoming Pixar movie, Elio, Jonas Cabriab.
Hello, everybody!
to give the awards for ooh, am I stuttering? Jonas, am I stuttering?
I don't know.
Okay, let me take that back. We're here to give the Annie Awards for the animated effects in editing. Isn't that right, Jonas?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you seem kind of distracted. You all right?
Well, I'm here at the Annies, and that's great, but I'm supposed to be studying for a big test coming up in school on Monday.
Oh, okay. Yes, I get it. I was there. I was homeschooled. I was there. So you can be a big movie TV star and when you're young, but you still have to worry about school, so I get that. Look, Jonas, maybe I can help you with your studies. What are you studying?
You do that?
I do. Well, yeah, I can.
Well, my class is AP Calculus.
Huh? Yeah. In the category of outstanding achievement in animated, I'm stuttering again.
You got this.
Okay. Maybe you should be teaching me. Okay. In the category of outstanding achievements in animated effects for a television or media production, the nominees are...
Okay. Guess we should say goodbye?
Let's just say good morning.
You chose a child who had never known.
And the Annie goes to... Arcane!
In 2022, Arcane became the first streaming series to win a Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Animated Program. It went on to win 4 Emmy Awards in total that year.
So, bonjour. It means a lot for us to be here tonight to represent our ethics team. Truly talented, kind and passionate people. Each and everyone in this team deserves this award. It's a result of teamwork, love of the craft, and human-made art.
Yeah, that means a lot because since season 1, we've learned a lot on Arcane, and now on season 2, we wanted to push the challenge. We wanted to push the level of the effects and see how far we could push the test. And this challenge has been set up by the whole Arcane team, from the storyboard work to compositing, like everyone, and lifted up by visionary directors and artistic directors. Thank you. Thank you so much, Bart, Julien, Faustine, Arnaud, Charlotte, and also Fortiche and Riot. And thanks to Jérôme, Pascal, and Arnaud for let us this playground to develop effects. Thank you so much for this. This is for
Thank you, everyone. It's for you. Thank you.
In the category of Outstanding Achievement in Animated Effects for Feature Production, the nominees are...
Well,
Now I kind of miss the lava monster.
And the Annie goes to the Wild Robot!
The Wild Robot's name is Roz, a nod to the 1920 science fiction stage play Rossum's Universal Robots, written by Czech writer Karel Čapek. Čapek introduced the word robot into the English language.
Thank you. First, I would like to thank the entire effects team at DreamWorks Animation. This film demanded just so much experimentation and exploring and just all figuring this thing out together. And you all do amazing work and love to work with you. And I would like to thank our families and everyone who supported us. And personally, my wife Julie and our girls. And I would also like to thank the filmmakers, Chris Sanders, Jeff Herman, Heather Lanza, and DreamWorks Animation for making this film that has such heart, but also such wonderfully just ambitious visual style we got to explore. And the art for this film was incredible, and just being able to try and push our effects to do it justice and live in that world. So thank you to Ramon Zebach and Jeff Budsberg and Richie Ceciliak and Baptiste Van Opsel for just this visionary design. And also thanks to our head of effects, James Jackson. You are an amazing leader. Thank you. Never take off the noodle hat. It got us here. And thank you to Crystal and V for keeping us on track, and to everyone I'm sharing the stage with, Derek, David, Young, Steve, and thanks again to the team.
In the category of Outstanding Achievement in Editing for Television or Media Production, the nominees are...
She's destroyed. Please, accept the shish kebab.
Okay. And the Annie? The Annie goes to
Netflix's Arcane is nominated for 7 awards tonight. So far, they've won each category they've been nominated in.
Wow, thank you so much. Okay. Just a moment. Okay. Wow. Excuse my French.
Okay, let's go. Thank you, Asifa. It is truly an honor to be granted this award. Just under 10 years ago, I was nominated here for April and the Extraordinary World, my first feature film as lead editor. And I really didn't think I would ever come back here, let alone to win an award. This prize also goes out to Gilad Carmel and Roberto Fernandez, the other 2 lead editors of the show, and also the assistant editor and the editor production team. My thoughts go out to my late father and my family in Algeria, and I send my love to my mother and father-in-law and family in France. And above all, a huge thank you to Arnaud Delors, Pascal Charru, and Bart Manori at Fortiche, of course Riot Games, as well as Netflix, for trusting me during these 5 years editing the 2 seasons of Arcane. Thank you so much!
Ladies and gentlemen, we need to please clear the house. Please exit the house. We will bring you in as soon as we can to resume the ceremony. Thank you.